What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom. Thank you so much for being here. This week, we are gonna be talking a little bit about the type of tools that I use and what I have and what I've bought over the last 10 or so years as I've been working on my cars. So when I first started working on my cars, I had no clue what to buy. I just went to Walmart, bought a set of tools, and ended up using them for the last 10 years. I just bought a brand new set of tools from Lowe's. If you're just getting started working on your car, hopefully this video will help you so that you can go in, buy what you need, and have a good idea on what you want to get for working on your car. So there's a ton to go over here, and I'm gonna go over a couple of things such as a basic mechanic tool set, pliers, wire cutters, an impact driver, torque wrench, anything like that. So let's dive into it. So starting it off is just a basic set of mechanics tools. Here you have your ratchets, your sockets, your deep sockets, some type of screwdriver, and then a set of Allen wrenches, and maybe a spark plug socket. This is the first set of tools I've ever gotten. I bought this from Walmart back when Walmart sold Stanley tools, and it's lasted me all the way up until now. I believe I only got it for about $50 at the time, and I couldn't recommend this more for when you're getting started with working on your car. This is what it looks like when you open up the box. It comes with little foam insert to protect the tools from being scratched or anything like that. It is a blow molded case, so the sockets are kind of difficult to get in and out, but for $50, it is what it is. Here are the ratchets. I believe they're 60 tooth. Not the greatest, but it will get the job done. I've used them for a long time. One thing I do notice is that the switch is getting loose, and sometimes while you're using them, it will come out. You just gotta push it back in. The reason why I got this set is because of the black finish. I really like the finish on these tools, and as you can see with my next set of tools, that hasn't changed. And here's my brand new set of Craftsman tools. I love these because they're gunmetal, and it has 1/2 inch, 3/8, and 1/4 drives. My previous tool set only had 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive. I paid about $200 for this set of tools. It was on sale for about $180, so it will trend a little bit higher than what I paid for. As you can see, it does have a full lifetime warranty. That means if anything in this toolbox breaks, just bring it back to Lowe's and they'll go ahead and replace it for you. This toolbox is a lot larger than the other one, and it still comes with the foam insert so it'll protect your tools. The difference between this blow molded case and the previous one is that these have loose sockets. So this you can just take straight out, but some parts are still blow molded, so they have some retention. Each one of these ratchets are 120 tooth. That's a huge difference between this and my previous set of tools. As you can see, this is still gunmetal finish, except for it's a little bit different. The other one was pure black, and this is more shiny chrome black. I really like the shape of these ratchets, and that's primarily the reason why I went with this instead of something different like Husky tools or anything else like that. So as I mentioned, this does come with 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drives, plus sockets for all. Deep sockets as well, extension bars, and larger deep sockets up here, and a screwdriver with attachments. Another reason why I got this set is because it does come with wrenches, both metric and standard, and it comes with a set of Allen keys, both metric and standard. Sometimes you need a little bit more power, and that's where this Milwaukee M18 fuel impact driver is gonna come in. Honestly, I got this off of eBay. I got it used for about 200 bucks, which saved me a lot of money. It came with the blow molded case and a battery and a charger. These are amazing if you take on and off your wheels a lot. You can use this impact driver to make that process way faster. They are pretty pricey, especially when it comes to the batteries. I believe 2 of these batteries are about 100 bucks together, and then this alone is probably gonna run $200 to $300. You definitely don't need this as a beginner, but it is nice to have once you start learning how to work on your cars. The one thing you will have to get with an impact driver are impact sockets. These are a little bit thicker and a little more heavy duty than your regular chrome sockets. Definitely don't use your chrome sockets on an impact driver because it will break. I got these Husky impact sockets. It's a great option. You can get other things like Craftsman or even ones from Walmart. Just like the Craftsman, these do come with lifetime warranty along with all other Husky tools. Again, the same blow molded case with a foam insert. These are loose just like they are in the Craftsman, and most impact sockets are gonna come in black. These also do come with an extension and an adapter if you want to use it with the Phillips head attachment or any of the other attachments it has down there. The last thing I highly recommend is to get a shop light. I was actually gifted this Cobalt shop light from Bree's dad, and it works amazing. The head rotates all the way up and it swivels. And as you can see, It's pretty bright. I use this for everything. Whenever I'm working on my car, this is running most of the time. Before we get into the smaller stuff, this is the last big thing that you need is a torque wrench. I actually didn't own a torque wrench until last weekend. I went 10 years without owning a torque wrench. Please make sure you're torquing to the correct specs so you don't over torque and break a bolt or strip anything. This is a 1/2 inch torque wrench and they do come in 3/8. I decided to go with 1/2 inch just because I have brand new 1/2 inch sockets that I can now use this with. This is recommended anywhere between 50 and 250 foot-pounds of torque. The 3/8 is going to be a little bit less than that, and that's for smaller applications. Another key part of working on your car at home is having a jack. I got this from Harbor Freight for about $80 and it's amazing. I haven't had any issues with it and it does what I need it to do. With a jack, you always need jack stands. I didn't really trust the ones from Harbor Freight since they've been having a lot of issues lately, so I ended up getting some Husky ones from Home Depot and haven't had any issues at all. The last category I'm going to go over is hand tools. I got these from Home Depot. These are just basic pliers. This one's from Walmart. I believe it was about $5, just a little bit smaller. These two are a little bit more expensive since they are larger. Then you also want a set of wire cutters. These are really great for cutting zip ties and cutting wire if you're doing any electrical work. Make sure to always have a set of needle nose pliers as well. For these types of things, I would consider going to Harbor Freight since they are very cheap. I've had these since Harbor Freight since I started working my car. They have gotten some brake fluid on them, so that's why they're all rusted out, but they still work perfectly fine. You'll also want some sort of flathead screwdriver. Any flathead is going to be perfectly fine. Just go to Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, Walmart, anywhere, and you'll be able to find one. And this is my oil filter removal tool. I like using this to get off any oil filters that are overcranked. This will give you more leverage than just twisting it with your hand. And the last thing I highly recommend for a beginner who's just starting to work on their car are panel removal tools. These are very inexpensive. They're from Amazon. I think they were $12 for the set. They are amazing. They'll help you and save your fingers. They'll save your panels, make sure they don't get broken or scratched. And I didn't own these for the longest time until I finally bought a set, and I wish I would have done it sooner. It's basically just a set of tools that you can use for panel removal, such as these ones, and then clip removals as this one. This is the only one that is metal, and I do like it for removing different clips that hold on your front bumper or your rear bumper. And then these work really well for removing door panels or different interior trim. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it interesting and helpful. My goal with this video is to help anybody out there who's just starting to work on their car understand what they need and how they can go about starting their whole entire tool set. If you did like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and come back next week for more car content, and I'll see you in the next one.